Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm gonna be showing what I do for my leg days, and it's gonna be very brief, very fast, so that I don't make this video too long, but also because I have to go to work soon. So it's really simple. I start off with a compound movement, like a pendulum squat or a regular squat or a hack squat or leg press. I don't really do the regular squat anymore just because I don't like the way my back feels or my shoulders. I don't know, maybe it's just me. And I'm more so focused on not trying to hurt my shoulder blades. Or I do a hack squat where it's like more comfortable, I have more control because I'm not trying to worry about my balance too much, but I'm just like trying to push the weight up simply. So for this one, super simple. Simply just go on this, you go down, just try to squeeze with the quad and then boom. For me, I'm trying to do explosiveness. So I'm not necessarily trying to go for like, the heaviest weight, but for me, I like to be athletic. I like to have explosiveness and just be able to be, very flexible. So all right, so this one, man, I despise it, bro. It's a killer, this one. So this one, you don't want to necessarily go so insane. You more so just want to watch your tempo with this one. Supposedly, if you lean back a little bit more, you have like a better chance at activating the quads. So a good like measure is to go, 1 second up and then like 2 seconds down, right? So you want to like explosively try to go up and then down half the speed. That little burn when you go down, bro, it's the worst thing. At the 10th rep, you're like, bro, I have no more. But like deep down, you do have more. It's just that you're trying to find an excuse to not do more. So it's just like, so it hurts, bro. Not hurts, but like burns. It makes you want to just like not be here anymore. You simply just go boom, and then like 1, 2, boom, 1, 2. And you won't feel it for like the first 5 reps. But once you get to like the 10th or the 12th rep, bro, you just want to stop. I do like 2 sets of these. First one's mainly just to see where my strength is at. And then the second one is just for the form and like for that slow burn. Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit weird. This is the hamstring curl, but this is the laying variation. Because for whatever reason, I don't know if you know, but if I tore my ACL like a few years back, like 2022, I'm recovered now. But the thing is, there's been some exercises where I feel super weird, or it clicks my knee, right? I just feel like a clicking sound, and I feel like I'm gonna tear it again. And so for this one, I feel fine. But the one where it's like I'm seated, the same thing as the leg extension, but when you're seated and then you flip your knees like this, like you curl your knees or you curl your hamstring, that one seems to be a little bit harder for me and more uncomfortable. And I feel the clicking in my knee. But this one, I feel better, like super comfortable, like no issues at all. And so that's just the weird thing for me. You can do both. You can do both. But this one is just more comfortable for me. If I had to choose, I would say the seated one probably will be better. But unfortunately, I just can't do that one as comfortably anymore. So this one's the one I go to. I usually do the first one as 8 reps and then the second one 12 reps. A good rule of thumb for this thing right here, for this cushion, is that it could be, for me, I find it comfortably at the knee or right below the knee level. And then when I lay down, you see how it like fits comfortably right there? Like I don't have to necessarily stretch or like be uncomfortable just to get under the bar, but I could just simply just curl like this, explosive at the top, and then slower on the way down. Same thing with the leg extension, boom, and then just slower on the way down. Okay, so we're at the last part, and this is the only machine that I can max out here. So I can do 400, supposedly 400 pounds in this gym. In other gyms, it's like that weight is like half. So I don't know which one's like the right weight. I do like 3 sets of these. It's like 15 reps I'm talking about. When you go at the top, you want to kind of, just go there, but then you want to pause at the bottom instead. So instead of pausing at the top, you pause at the bottom, like for just a quick second, and then boom, you explosively just get back up. So you pause at the bottom, and then you simply just want to explode. Okay, so now let's say you want a finisher. Yeah, let's say you want a finisher and you want something for your abs. Now, your abs are mainly going to be through your foods. That's simple and plain as that. Through your foods, your abs are going to show. Okay, but if you want to like make them more pop out more, like this is going to be a good exercise right here. So at the end of my leg days, I usually just do this machine, not really machine, but I usually do this exercise right here. Keep your back and lower back especially as close to the back support as possible, and then you just want to lift your leg and try to pause like for like a split second at the top, because this is what really burns the hell out of this exercise. So so that one I would do just to failure for 2 to 3 sets. So if you have time after your leg days, you could just use this. Do this along with having a good diet. I post a lot of foods on my Instagram, so you can go check that out, because that's so much value on there, because people will be commenting like, bro, this has helped me. The diet has been so simple because of this. And it's because I simply just stick to the best foods. Still, if you still want something to work out your abs is a muscle as well, do this one, bro. This one's the best one. If you can do the I can't do this yet, but if you can do this one where you put your arms here, hang down here, and you can lift your leg, that one as well. I can't really do that one just yet, but I'm gonna work on that. But yeah, that's the last one for today. Okay, so that's it. I mean, that's essentially the whole leg day. It's a really short workout, but if you focus intentionally on the tempo and your form, that's like all that you need for honestly to like have some strong legs. And especially if you play soccer, if you have some like, if you play rugby or you play football, like just explosiveness is a really key factor. And not really the size of your legs. I just want to focus more on like being fast, on my explosiveness, and having that quick reaction time, you know, in jiu-jitsu and any other sport that I want to try, in boxing as well. Like if you need to, you know, shift your feet more and stuff like that. So not necessarily I want to grow big legs, but more necessarily just strong ones. Just focus on the tempo, focus on the form. I know it's going to hurt, it burns. No one likes leg days. I don't like leg day. But if you really focus on that, you're not going to regret at the end of the workout. Like right now, I feel great. I'm about to go to work right now, and then I'm going to go home and eat. I didn't meal prep today just because I didn't really think I was going to come to the gym this morning, but I had a big dinner last night. And so I was like, you know what, let's use those carbs for this workout. And, you know, I don't regret it at all. So I'm going to go work out. No, not work out. I'm going to go to work, and then we'll go back home, and I'll see you guys in the next one.